Hello friends, welcome you all to Polity Simplified series of Gnandeep Academy. Today we'll try to understand article number 65. Article number 65 talks a very important thing. Article 65 talks about what are various provisions when Vice President is acting as a President of India. What happens, what all changes occurs when Vice President is discharging the functions or the duties of the President of India are being clearly demarcated in article number 65. So it talks about the Vice President to act as President. To act as President. Now see, here two things are there. To act as a President or to discharge his function. So Vice President will act as a President in case of death, removal or resignation of President. So when there is vacancy in case of presidential office, Vice President will act as a President. But when there is temporary absentee of President, in that case, Vice President will discharge his function. There is a difference. Acting as a President, discharging the functions of President. Acting as a President, discharging the functions as a President. So when President is absent for certain reason, like President is on any tour for any diplomatic tour, President is not feeling well, or President, whatever be the reason that President is not functioning as a President of India due to certain reason for a temporary time period, in that case, Vice President will discharge the duties. He will not act as a President. He will discharge the duties of the President during casual vacancy. I will call it as a casual vacancy in the office or during the absence of the President of India. Let's see what is being said over here. It is being very clearly mentioned. If you read these articles very slowly, you will realize the beauty of Indian Constitution. See, in the event of the occurrence of any vacancy in the office of the President by reason of his death, first thing, by his resignation, second thing, by his removal, third thing, or otherwise, that is any other reason. So here we are talking about permanent vacancy. We are talking that the office of President is vacant right now. President is no more due to death, due to resignation, due to removal. The Vice President shall act as a President. So here it is saying Vice President shall act as a President until the date on which a new President elected in accordance with provisions of this chapter to fill such vacancy enters upon his office. So he will continue to act as a President of India until newly elected President comes to enter the office. So this first provision, it talks about death, resignation or removal of the President of India. Then comes second provision. What it says, see, what second provision says, when the President is unable to discharge his function owing to absence, which is temporary, illness, he is not feeling well, or any other cause, the Vice President shall discharge his function. He will not act as a President. He will just only discharge the functions of the President until the date on which the President resumes his duties. So discharging the duties and acting as a President of India are two different things, which you must understand very clearly. Discharging the duties and acting as a President of India are two different things. In practice, both things are same, but in theory, the two things are different. Then what happens about emolument, allowances, privileges and all other things, that we'll try to understand in third clause of article number 65. See, the Vice President shall, during and in respect of the period while he is so acting. So when, what happens to Vice President when he is acting as President of India or discharging the functions of the President, have all, here the word is important, all, have all the powers and immunities of the President and be entitled to such emolument, allowances and privileges as may be determined by the Parliament by law, and until provisions in that behalf is so made, such emolument and allowances and privileges as are specified in the second schedule of the Indian Constitution. So here two things are important. When Vice President is acting as President or when Vice President is discharging the functions of President, emolument allowances, privileges and all other things shall be decided by Parliament of India. But until Parliament makes such law regarding emolument allowances, privileges and immunities to the President of India, Vice President of India, whatever given in second schedule for President of India, whatever given in second schedule for President of India is applicable as it is to the Vice President of India. That is, he is entitled to get whatever being received by President of India when he is acting as a President of India or when he is discharging the duties of the President of India. Thank you.